I'm sitting here with one of the brighter minds in comedy right now. And I'm going to say that to y'all in a sense. I feel like as a voyeur of comedy that does comedy, that most of the people that watch like America's, they don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay?
They don't know what's funny.
They don't know.
They don't know
so
what
we're
to laugh
behind
at.
the curtain now. And we see your sets, or we know you, we know your grind, we know your get down, we get it, okay? But the genius is what I want to pull the curtain back and look at for a second, because you're legitimately a genius. And that's not even with a joke being said. I'm talking about business acumen. I'm talking about where you position yourself in the game, how you move, the way that you literally your station in the industry.
Well, let me thank you for that.
For sure.
For being smart enough to notice that.
I look, bro. I watch the game.
Yeah,
but I'm asking. That's all pretext to ask you, if you were the president and you were given a State of the Union, and say you were the president of all comedy right now, what is the state of our industry?
Not as bad as the state
of
United.
We're doing better than this orange motherfucker. Okay.
Right. The state of the Uniteds. The state of comedy is in a good place as far as the comics. As far as the cancel culture, it's not letting us be what we want or need to be. But the comics, there are a lot of strong comics out here these days. I don't laugh at shit. It takes something different. And it's not that fuck it, I am a comedy snob, but it's because I've been doing this shit 22 years and I've heard it all, I've seen it all. So for me, I just need something different. There's a few comedians that I can appreciate. You're one of them, which is why I always vouch for you.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. That's a massive compliment. Here's the thing. There's people who say, I watched everybody, or I know everything, or they feel like they do, their diligence to watch a lot of comedy, but then you don't remember shit. You don't remember where you saw it. You don't know who said it. You don't know when they said it. You don't know what they said it on. This nigga don't forget nothing. He'll tell you when your joke is close to some shit from 85. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? He'll make you go back and find the person. You're like, damn.
I'm a historian.
Yeah, and that's what I want to say. I feel like with confidence, you may be, at least for urban comics, and I don't even know, I wouldn't even call you urban comic, but for all the black comics I know.
I'm ethnic. I'm a Negro.
But for all of us that I know, because I don't know a shitload of the white people.
Right.
And I'm going to say, there's probably a historian on their side that could tell you a shitload of fucking Kennison stuff. I don't know. But nigga, you are hands down, you're the historian. When niggas go to the library of jokes, you're the one that's like, reference! You're looking for the end of the hall on the left. That was Carlin, first special, reference to war, and here we are again. You know what I mean? And so, thank you for saying that you thought I was dope, and I definitely likewise think you're dope. You're out ahead of me, so I've been watching you work.
No, you're a beast. I mean, here's the thing with comedians: you have some comedians that write well, you have some comedians that perform well, but can't do the other well, and then you have a few comics that can do both, and then those are the ones that you really got to appreciate. So you're one that. The writing is as good as well as the energy. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Command the room, which is something that a lot of people can't do. I mean, if you had a place that's conducive for comedy and people want to actually listen, then you're set up to win. But somewhere like the Savoy, where, people are in the back ordering drinks and hollering at bitches, you just...
Nigga, they're in the front hollering at bitches and ordering drinks. They're hollering at the bitch they're supposed to order from.
Right.
Like, nigga.
And no shade to... The Savoy is a dope room, but it's just, if it's crowded,
it's a lot.
It's hard to.
It's gonna be a lot tonight.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be it. You going?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's Chris Spencer's birthday, and it's gonna be. He gonna actually take Hollywood to Inglewood for that. So, whoever's on stage, you better bust them in their goddamn mouth in the first 7 seconds.
You need 5 earthquakes performing tonight.
5 earthquakes in a row. Yeah. So. What I want to talk about is like I would like to talk about stuff that is not what we always talk about. I swear to God, I'm sick of the word. So where'd you get? Tell us how you started. I am
hate
done.
that shit.
Give advice to a young guy. I'm done with all of that shit. I want to know what you hate about comedy. Like what have you, if at any point in your career, in 22 years, you have had this epiphany where you're like, man, fuck this shit. Like, but what were the catalysts? You know, when you laid down and said, man, I might not do this shit no more.
Well, this is what I do for a living. This is my livelihood, and I actually love the responsibility of being a comedian and making people happy. Okay. You know what I mean? Even if I don't feel like it. The shows that I don't feel like doing are always the best shows.
I've noticed that.
It's like an instant reward from God for being professional.
And still pushing through your desire to chill, and then you go up and have like epic ass sets.
Yep.
Gold is up there.
It always happens. So there's never been a point, even when I was a starving artist, there was never a point where I was like, I ain't doing this shit.
Okay.
The things that I hate about it now is that I hate going to doing a show where there's a bunch of comedians like the Laugh Factory where I'm performing.
17 comics.
And it's a lot of comics. I hate it because I still have to watch. I'm not the guy that's really just going to sit in the back. Excuse me. I like to watch because I want to see what the younger comics are talking about, or I want to see the topics that are being discussed prior to me going on stage, so I don't go up there and talk about some similar shit.
Because they may step on your premise. And
right.
If they do, now you know how to segue in around and get into it.
Right. You can even say, just like what's name said, yada. So I still watch, but and then every once in a while, somebody will go on stage that I haven't seen before. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker's funny. Mm-hmm. You know, it's very rare.
Yeah.
This is a seldom occurrence, but it happens sometimes. And for the people that are watching this, don't ever think that when I say things like that, that means that I think I'm better than anybody or all that. You know, I don't even like watching my own fucking self. Mm-hmm. You know, so but just because it's like an ugly motherfucker. It's like telling the ugly dude he can't like pretty bitches.
You said that like you were adorable.
Huh? Well,
that's like a skinny nigga telling like.
Right. I'm not saying I'm adorbs. I'm not saying I'm a good looking for a comedian.
If you don't know, this is the cat clock. That's the whole shit. So good looking for a comedian is facts.
But I mean, you know, it's like if somebody say, well, if you like, oh, this motherfucker, look at you. Like, so what, motherfucker? I got eyes. Right. My eyes work. Right. I know what's ugly and what's not. Just because I'm ugly don't mean I got to like an ugly.
Just because I can't run a 4.40 don't mean I don't need to call no plays. Now. Right. Yeah, I understand. It's an observation. So
yeah. So I mean, whether people think I'm funny or not, you know, everybody has their opinion. I don't care. You know, I know the masses do, which is why I do well, and I sell a couple tickets here and there. Sometimes I do. Anyway, so yeah, just because I don't think people are funny doesn't mean I think I'm better than anyone. Just put that out there.
Cool. I mean, it's cool of you to even pretensing with that. I just be talking, and they can take it for how it is.
I feel you, you know.
Done giving them context. Like at this point, they should know my spirit and that I'm a good guy.
But you know what? The thing is, you're friendlier than I am, so people usually do know your spirit. Whereas people often have a bad idea of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
You probably are a hell of a poker player.
If I played poker, I could be, yeah.
Yeah, because not knowing what's on your mind or what you're thinking at that moment is a good look. You know what I mean? Because when you first was like, he's a cold nigga, or whatever you told me, I was like, oh shit. Other than that, I didn't feel like you didn't like me, but I just was like, oh,
listen,
this is different.
You could be on stage, I could be in the back dying. It's never gonna be a time where I'm gonna run up to you and give you, yo, you killed it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I could be dying. You get set.
You could be dying and say good set.
Dying.
Just got shot twice. That nigga was funny.
Yeah, fist bump. Good set, bro.
Yeah, that's solid.
I might not. There may be a specific joke that, you know, I might be like, yo, I really like that joke. I'll give you specific props. But then sometimes I don't even do that because it's so fucking weird when somebody does it to me. You know,
too specific. You like that?
Well, just like you just said the cat clock shit. Like if somebody say like, yo, that joke you did that, I'm like, all right, thanks. You know,
right.
Nigga don't know how to take a compliment and shit. you can't laugh at it. This is your joke, you know.
Yeah, start taking them.
Yeah,
Just be like, yeah, appreciate it, nigga.
I mean, that's what I say, but it's just still fucking weird.
That shit hit popular culture, like, you know what I'm saying, and that's our responsibility, make the world laugh, but also to influence the culture. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna shift to some because I feel like I know a little bit more about comics than the average person. And I want to know your motor, your engine. Why? Like, what makes you keep going? What makes you tick? Why? But like, how was that originally coming up, and then how is that now?
My early years, you know, you just be excited about new opportunities, you know, and you're excited to perform in front of different people. And then it's like, oh shit, I'm performing at a comedy club. I'm out of state. Mm-hmm. You know, you're just excited about testing out your shit in front of different people. And then as you do that, you start to learn how to switch speeds. Cause I always like to watch, whenever I'm performing, I always like to watch a little bit of the person that's on before me, so I can gauge the energy of the audience, what they're laughing at, what they're not, and then I'm like, all right, I know how to approach it. So just the excitement of it all in the early years, just like, yo, this shit is dope. I see some light,
right?
You know, I see some light at the end of the tunnel. Now, the thing that makes me tick is just more. It's more about the creative process now. It's like, you know, when I go to the Ha is usually like my spot to work out
That's
at.
the home club?
It's the workout spot. I used to live around the corner from there, but I moved now. So, but when I go in there and those new jokes hit, like, that's literally one of my favorite feelings, you know, in life. You know, I deal with depression a little bit. So that creating process, when you wrote something and then you try it and it works, that's like one of my favorite feelings.
That's awesome.
in all of life.
Yeah. I'll tell you some other shit because I shared that sentiment too. That busting a nut, a good Q-tip.
It's good ass food.
Yeah, good food from the right person handing it to you. You feel all of the shit. And then making something, like, because I do some graphic work and stuff, like when you make something and then it's printed or given to you on something you can tangibly hold, that's wild to me. Like, I made this graphic, it was flat on a computer screen, and then it's on a fucking cup. Like, it's on a, like, this bugs me out that I can hold, like, whoa, you know what I'm
saying? Make you feel like you sculpted the cup and everything.
Yeah, I feel like I did it all. You know what I'm saying? But that's just nuts to me, that the idea that came from my mind that I was able to put out, that I can hold it.
Yeah, you pulled something from your imagination and made it tangible.
Right, and then we quantify it by the laughs. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
So that's an awesome ass feeling. What is the last, if you can, for the sake of your ability to be the librarian of the game, what's the last, most recent, I'll say, thing that somebody said where you're like, motherfucker, that should have been me that said that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you one while you think. But Roy Woods just dropped a bit about the $80 million on Trump's head.
That shit was great.
That was phenomenal. When he said there's not enough spaces on the deposit slip, I was like, this motherfucker.
The boxes. You did something recently.
Kaepernick.
What was it? What'd you say?
I said Miles Garrett hit the white boy over the head to create a job opening for Kaepernick, and then I said the starting quarterback would have to be fucked all up for them to put Cap into the game because all that social injustice shit. And so the nigga goes out and he's all fucked up, and his coach is like, "Man, take this stick and get your blind ass back out there." And then he comes off, and then he gets a seeing eye dog too. Like, he has everything on the field but put Cap in, anything but Cap, nigga.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. That motherfucker was cold.
I commented on whatever it was
That's when you commented on. You were
was
like,
that?
yeah, you're like, this is good. It can't look the same now as I'm like,
right.
I said.
It's still what you're saying. What you're saying is funny as hell. It's just I thought I remember something else, but it must have been because it must have been about Cat.
I freestyle a lot too, but what you commented on Instagram was the Kaepernick bit,
right?
And when you did, I was like, nigga, I got one of the whole ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to put it on there so bad because I'm like, I have to for somebody to say my shit or have a similar idea. It's too many. It's motherfuckers out here smart that are thinking as hard as they can on different angles on things. And then there's other people who are out here dumb who are just trying to find shit to mimic and say. I want to beat all of them to it. That's all I was trying to get at.
Trey Elliott has a new bit about this girl he was dating. It shit is not to spend too much time with him, but Trey is one of those comedians who does well, but doesn't. He's never. He thinks that he's supposed to have these opportunities, but I always tell him like, "Yo, you're doing a good job, but there's nothing about your set that's standing out from the other people that are performing."
He don't flip the roof.
Right.
He do his thing. He held his spot down, but the roof don't get flipped.
Right. Like he was upset about not being able to do Def Jam. And I'm like, yo, yeah, the people that they picked, they're comparable to you. They ain't like you can say it's like a split decision fight.
Right.
Like you got to accept like, all right, they could have went either way.
Makes you special or not.
Right.
Yeah.
But he has this new bit that's. It's a strong bit when the whole bit is probably like 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, he's rocking through.
He got a new bit that's going to change some things for him. And I'm like, not that I was like, I wish I'd have wrote that because it's personal stuff.
Right.
But it was like, I was proud of him. Like, you got something.
Got you something.
You got something right
and
there.
That's what I was explaining to somebody. They're like, how do you make it? And how do you blow up? I was like, nigga, bit by bit. Mm-hmm. Because you have a bit and somebody's like, nigga, have you seen such and such and such? You know what I mean? And now your name relevance is up. So I tell people who are like, what do I do next? Because like, nigga, go right. Like, if Trey got one, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
He got a nice one. But you always want something to where people are going to be able to remember. Like, if somebody said, yo, Nate Jackson. And I'm like, who that? And then I'm like, the nigga that do the joke with,
that nigga, yeah.
So you always want one of those. You want to leave people with that so that people know your joke more than you know your fucking name.
Cat clock.
Exactly. Exactly. Every special I do, anything I do, I want to have something that kind of just sticks out. One of the reasons why Kev got so big is because he always had quotable shit. It's like Dave Chappelle in the Lil Jon shit. He couldn't go nowhere where they're like, what? All that stuff. So Kev always had quotable stuff in his specials, and that's what people want. I mean, if you look back at You So Crazy, which at the time, even looking back at it, how I felt at that time, it really wasn't even that funny. It's not that funny now.
You talking about Martin Lawrence?
Martin Lawrence.
Nigga, which one was the special where Martin said you got to keep shit spicy with your girl? Sometimes you got to kick her in the pussy. Bow. Then that
I don't know if it
nigga, when I tell you I had to stop watching that shit, I paused it like, that nigga just kick his bitch in the face. Like, I could, my mind, he went to a region of dark matter that hadn't been active, nigga. When he kicked that pussy, I laughed so hard, nigga, I stopped everything.
I don't know which one. Maybe that was the
like,
most recent one.
With your bitch, man. Fuck role play, man. Just walk up, kick your bitch in the pussy, nigga. Wow, that nigga kicked. Oh, Naeem. I lost it.
But I mean, the point I'm trying to make though is that, and no shade to Martin because Martin is a legend. The point I'm trying to make is there was so much quotable shit. So as a kid, I remember taking parts of his material and quoting it at school the next day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So having quotable shit sometimes can be better than having hilarity.
Yep.
Because people want to be able to look at their friend and be like, you so motherfucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You want to do that with your boy all day in school.
Yeah.
Quotable stuff.
That's what I think was the key to success for the Chappelle show. He was very repetitious on there.
Yep.
He didn't just say, I'm Rick James, bitch.
Rich,
once.
bitch.
He said all the time. Everything kept on coming. So when you go to school the next day and you miss the episode, you're like, what the fuck is everybody talking about?
Right.
Because he affected the culture. Like, we tuned in, so we knew what to say the next day. So, yeah, that's dope, man. What, a lot of people don't know, and I promised myself I was going to do this without the type of questions I'm about to ask. But I'm going to ask this one. Because I think it's for relevance. I think it's for people's understanding. I read Kevin's book, and he talks about...
I got the audio. I had no time to be reading that bullshit.
That's what Joey was like, nigga, I'm not reading that shit.
I listened to it on the plane in South Africa.
For a little while, and she wrote a book, and yeah. But I'm asking it to say, like, because when I read the book and what my hunch was confirmed, that you were one of Kevin's initial influences.
Influences?
And like he saw you and was like, I should try that shit.
Nah.
That's what it said.
Nah, you read that motherfucker wrong.
What did it say?
Kev was doing stand up before me. I don't know who he said was. I know Keith.
Was it Spank that was before him?
No, Spank was influenced by Kev.
Okay.
So Kev and Spank knew each other from high school from playing basketball, and then they were cool once Spank got in college, and one of Spank's tight homies was roommates with Kev.
Okay.
So Kev started doing stand up, and Spank saw him perform a few times, and he was like, "Man, I can do that shit," because it was just like anybody else. When Kev was telling people he wanted to do stand up, people was like, "Get the fuck out of here! You ain't funny."
Right.
You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? That, like your family always say that shit because they don't know you. They don't know that you funny because they don't know the asshole you are in school.
Right.
So Spank saw Kev perform, and then he started like 3-4 years later.
Really?
Yeah, just on something.
So
I could do that shit.
And I'm wrong, but I'll stay in the wrong vein and know it. But what I was under the impression was it was either you or Spank that Kevin saw perform. Like he said, like Spank had been doing comedy on the scene in Philly, and he had a couple nice outfits and shit, and he was like, I want to do that shit too. Like it was based on the outfit Spank had on or some shit.
Nah, it definitely wasn't. It wasn't either of us that influenced him. I mean, that'd be some embarrassing shit. You know, I influence this nigga now. I'm his opener.
Fuck that. It just depends on sometimes.
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying a cookie. I mean, I was watching Chris D'Elia walk on stage with Brian Callen in Phoenix as a prank, and he used to be Callen's opener.
Right.
And so he's talking shit. Last time I was here, I did Comerica, and about 5 of these can fit in that motherfucker. And we did 2 shows. Like he was talking shit.
Right.
So if the game goes the way it's supposed to, there should be plenty of Padawans surpassing Jedi, and there should be plenty of But
Brian Callen's not opening for him now, though.
No, I feel you. that's a whole nother humble pie.
Yeah, he just kind of shit like, "Hey, I'm doing better than you."
Right.
Yeah. But nah, I had no influence on him. I didn't meet Kev. So I was probably like a year in the game. I mean, I was performing at my school, just doing little shows here and there.
What school?
Temple University, Philadelphia, hosting talent shows and shit like that. And he hosted a little show at my school one time that was for the students. That was actually I changed everything at my school. I ain't change everything, but
talk your shit.
I decided
talk about your legacy.
I decided I wanted to do stand up.
Okay.
And then other guys was like, "Oh shit, I want to try it too." So they started having a couple shows at my school that were for us, the students.
Right.
And then whenever other comedians came to school, I would always host. The promoters would take advantage of me. But I was just happy to be doing it.
Shout out to Wiggs. That's my college is.
Yeah.
Like, I brought Kevin everywhere he ever went when he first started going. So
everybody want to take credit for
that
some
shit.
shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It took everybody.
Yeah.
It took everybody.
I discovered him.
Yeah. At the end of the day, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, because you know what I'm saying, with the Seattle Sonics on my hat, I'm under the impression that the city of Seattle had a lot to do with Kevin's success. People from the city.
Why do you think that?
Because Jeff Clanagan, Code Black Entertainment, is from Seattle, and that helped for distribution. I'm not saying it made him.
Okay.
And then the first couple of specials out the blocks, some of the people who helped invest in it were the Babineau brothers that were the Seattle Seahawks and stuff to help finance specials and things.
Okay.
And that didn't make it either because he had to be dope, but I think
if
that's cool.
If those motherfuckers are responsible for Kevin's success, then Marvin Gaye is responsible for me being born, motherfucker.
In a way, if Marvin didn't make the music for your daddy to fuck to, then you wouldn't be here. Right. I got that. Yeah. But I just think that it's dope that a city that's like a D market that is out of the way, that is not one. When you talk about major cities that have produced major comics, and Seattle does not come out your mouth. You're like DC, Chicago, Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, cities with more heart. And Seattle, I'm not knocking, but when it comes down to it, it's not a city that's getting mentioned. But to find out that anybody from the city, from the town, had a role in any way, shape, or form in helping with the success of is exciting to me being from there. I'm like, nigga, we could still leave a footprint from way the fuck up here.
Seattle's dope. I like Seattle. I mean, Seattle's like super North Bay.
Yeah. It's definitely like a little. It's
like
Oakland Junior.
It's like North Oakland,
right? For sure.
With rain.
But we skipped over all of Oregon and still kept it Bay. It's ridiculous.
I used to go to Seattle a lot when I was a kid. My dad is a flight attendant, right?
United.
Right. So one of his friends, coworkers, was She lived in Seattle, and her son was a ball boy for the Supersonics. So I used to be able to go out there, hang out with him, and go to Sonics games and shit. And nobody believed me. None of my friends believed me.
Oh, that you like, I just was at the game, all that.
And again, I mean, I would take the red eye home, like on Sunday, and get for Monday morning for school. I was in Seattle yesterday
To watch the Sonics play?
just to be hanging out. You know, not to watch the game. If I was there and they had a game, then I would go.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hung out with Sean Kemp.
Did the nigga breath stink when you was with him?
Well, he was a rookie.
Yes.
I wasn't close enough. I mean,
Fuck. Maybe as a rookie, he was like so worried about how he was coming off of you that he
would-
still brushed his tongue. But nigga,
I wasn't in his face to smell his breath.
nigga, I hosted some event and that nigga was like, and now the comedian that's gonna host the show, Nate Jackson. I came up, nigga, the microphone. I'll never forget. It was so bad it replaced every dunk I saw him do, and I was a major fan.
That's only one. You can't give somebody the bad breath rap off of one experience.
Yeah,
Everybody has a
You want to hear the other two stories?
You
You understand what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
The type of nigga like, man, you want a piece of gum? Nah, I'm good, nigga. What are we gonna do about your breath? Sean Kemp's
hilarious.
breath. Whoo! Anybody in Seattle watching us that knows that, they're gonna be like, Nate, wild as hell for putting Sean out like that. Fuck it, nigga, brush your tongue.
He don't look like he has good breath.
as far as breath,
I mean, I believe
it's not
it.
breathtaking.
Yeah. But that was one of the best days of my childhood, man. He was a rookie. He picked because he was only 19, so he took all the ball boys out. They were like teenagers, only a few years younger than him. And he's to the mall, so I happened to be there, so I got to ride with him too. He had a fucking Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, dope.
I had to sit behind this nigga. And I was only 14, so I was
he's
small.
way back and shit.
And we went to the mall. We went back to his place, and we played Tecmo Bowl. And Dana Barrows, who's also a rookie, was living upstairs. He came down and was playing. That shit, them niggas was roasting the shit out of me.
What was they saying?
My boy that was the ball boy. He had clippers, right? He used to cut his own hair. So, you know, I start fucking with my hair, and then I just
fucked your shit up while you were over there.
I fucked my shit up bad, and they were killing me. But I was busting their ass.
What made you cut your own hair?
Man, you like, all right, I'm just hit a couple. I'm gonna trim it a little bit.
No guard or nothing. You just
I'm
I'm
freehanding. I'm freehanding.
Oh my god!
And then I just kept going lower and lower. Nigga, you remember them old wooden door stops, the triangle joint?
Nigga gave himself a front Gumby.
That's how my shit was. Yo. My shit was fucked. They was killing
Did
me.
they fix it? Did your boy take the clips like, man, let me just try to fix this?
Nah, I was 14.
Dude, they remember this. They remember the
He
day
know.
the little kid came over, fucked his hair up, and then beat them at Tecmo Bowl all day long.
I guarantee you they don't remember that shit.
There's no way he doesn't.
And I haven't seen him ever again since that day. And I always said, for a long time, I said, if I see him again, then I'm going to say something. But at 26 years later, 27 years
They
later,
remember. You've got the same face.
they don't
They've
remember.
watched you on TV like, that's the wedge head nigga. I swear to God. I could be tripping. Sean, is this the wedge head nigga? And Sean be like, they be like, nigga, never mind, because his breath stink. But
Look, the nigga that's in here right now with us, if I see him tomorrow, I'm not going to remember him.
yeah, but you came over and whooped everybody ass on Tecmo Bowl.
They not going to remember that shit.
and fucked your hair up.
They're not gonna remember that. I didn't fuck it up at his house. I fucked it up at my boy's place.
Okay.
And then went out with the bad cut.
Like, fuck it, I ain't got time.
But maybe I'll still ask him. But he nigga done a lot of
should
drugs.
ask.
He done a
Niggas
lot of
who?
drugs. Sean Kemp.
Yeah, he has done a lot of something because his tongue. That nigga tongue smell like it's been slap boxing, nigga. I'm telling you. And people watch all those old Rain Man dunks and they just love Sean Kemp. And I do too, but I cannot get over that.
That brother's
Oh my God.
horrible.
Insane. So tell me this, right? That's 30 minutes?
We
Damn,
can
that's
go.
how smooth it
We
is.
can go if you want.
Bet. So I want to know. This is my new. I think it's gonna be on every episode question because this motherfucker good. Why are you funny?
Because I'm smart.
Okay, but think back to when you started and started to cultivate your funny. Why? I think I'll say this. There's two lanes that I'm aware of. Maybe you can tell me a third. One is you're ugly. and everybody fucking with you. So you develop get him off me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin's like he's so little, everybody kept fucking with him, so he got funny to keep niggas off of him.
So you're asking how I developed the sense of humor. That's what your question is.
I want to know how you watered it. Why are you funny? Second way, other route is you're just quicker. You're always more clever. You generally your words cut the best in class. Like you know what I'm saying? You were the low-key the verbal bully. That was me.
Yeah, I mean, with me, it was just always watching stand. You see, you gotta understand. I was watching Saturday Night Live, Eddie Murphy, all that shit at 5 years old when I had no business watching it. And then not only did I understand how cool it was to make people laugh, but I understood how it felt to laugh. And you ever laugh so hard and long that you be itching? Your stomach be fucking itching.
Yeah.
Like I haven't had laughs like I don't have laughs like that really anymore. Sometime we do radio, I'll laugh so hard I start crying.
It builds up.
You get the tears, but that shit where you laugh so hard, your inside of your stomach be itching. Like that was just like, yo, laughing is the best thing ever. So just being a fan of stand up, watching it so much, you go from quoting shit to trying to be funny yourself,
Right?
Trying to make people laugh, and I did that, but I wasn't the class clown. You know, I grew up. It's a comedian named Jonathan Martin who I've known since 5 years old. We were in kindergarten together. We graduated from high school together.
Martin with the eyebrows?
Yeah. We graduated from high school together. He was the class clown. He used to be, you know,
That nigga got a joke about these big ass titties.
The bass drum.
Yeah. That's a funny nigga, man. Shout out to Jonathan Martin. Hey, with your fucked up voice, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Jonathan, it was like, he was like what... he's like Marlon Wayans. You know, Marlon Wayans will go far to get a laugh. Like that's how Jonathan was in school. This motherfucker show up with the dread wig on. This motherfucker had this thing where you put a dollar on this little thing, and he like,
when somebody reach
you're
for
like,
it.
yo, that's your dollar, and then you reach for this thing, press the button, and the dollar fly in his hand. He had like shit that you only saw on TV. He had the flower with a squirt water. Nigga, I used to be in school dying. Like, where the fuck do you get this shit from?
Debit card.
There wasn't no Amazon back then.
Right.
Where the fuck you getting this shit?
He had a joke shop in North Philly. You don't tell nobody about.
Jersey, bro. I'm from Jersey.
He's from North Philly, though, ain't he?
No.
Both y'all from Jersey.
We're from Hillside, New Jersey. Yeah.
Tell me about this. Where in Jersey you're from?
New Jersey is Hillside is it's right next to Newark, so it's hood adjacent, as James Davis would say.
Yeah.
And you know, it was just a little town that all the black people from there, their parents were from Newark, and it was like you went next door if you got a little money or got your life together enough to live in the quote unquote suburbs. We had the tracks. Basically, one side of town was black, the other side was white. And it's only 2 miles, very small town. When I was leaving kindergarten, going to first grade, they decided to integrate the schools because one side was black, one side was white. So I ended up having to go to a school all on the other side of town, a long walk every day. But you know, it was cool. You know, dealt with little bit of racism growing up, shit that you didn't really know, you weren't old enough to realize. You look back like that was some racist shit I dealt
fucking with me, but you don't know why.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, my
Everybody get out of the pool. I just want to swim.
Right. No, my town was very cool. You know, it was safe. It's worse now, but it's not the most dangerous place to live. I felt like the education was cool. And I had a great childhood, all in all.
That's what's up. So when somebody asks you where you from,
I always say Hillside. I never say Newark.
okay,
I never say Newark.
because I'm from Lacey.
But you say Seattle.
I have to sometimes because I have no point of reference for where that is.
Well, it's the same thing with where I'm from, but I always felt like, I'd rather put my town on the map. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nobody from there has really ever done anything. You know, couple athletes. Mm-hmm. But as far as entertainment, nobody has done even what I've done this far, which ain't shit. So I always felt like I want to represent where I'm from.
Right.
And I could easily say Newark because my family's from there, and I'm literally 2 houses. I'm like right by the border.
From Newark. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So you used to fight the niggas from Newark. Like, yeah.
Nah, I just walk further into Hillside.
That's Newark. Leave that shit alone. That's what's up. Well, I'm glad I got to at least say that because as much as I've done research and watched your stuff, I wouldn't have known to be specific about Hillside on you. And you low-key banged on me, nigga. I'm to be honest. You like,
because a lot of people think I'm from Philly, and I hate that shit. Because I don't really like anything about Philly, to be honest. I don't like the sports teams.
Okay.
I don't like the way the city's set up.
Okay. It is set up fucked up.
Yeah,
I like Mitchell and Ness.
I will say this about Philly. First of all, I got a lot of good friends from there. And I will say this. I became a man in Philadelphia because I was there from my freshman year in college all the way till I moved here, which was right before I turned 30.
Okay.
So it had something to do with my evolving into a man.
Some molding happened in Philly.
Yeah. But that would happen anywhere. It just happened.
But
I
that's
was
where
there.
you were when you were in.
That's where
And
I
so
was.
You were there your senior year of high school?
No, I went to college there. I moved there for college, and then
Temple.
and I don't even say that I lived there my first year because I went home after the first year.
Okay.
For the summer. The second year I got an apartment off campus, so I say I lived there for 11 years.
So they say you're from where you lost your virginity.
I'm from Hillside.
I thought you were like, so I'm from Newark. That's what I wanted that moment so bad. So then I'm from Newark. The bitches over there be fucking. 2 houses down. That's where you go get your new work. Nigga.
Right.
Come on. Come on.
That's fucked up and funny.
All right, but this is the part of the episode where you just tell them, the regular shit, where you at, where they can find you, where they can see you. And I just want to say thank you for coming by and fucking with it.
Man, it's all good, bro. I always gotta, do the little shit, and then
Come get back. Come from a rope back, nigga.
I gotta do the little shit, look out for my people. Nah, you my guy, man. Whatever you want, I'm always gonna be there. And this nigga got me a bottle cleaner for my baby. You know what I mean? Which was only $5, but
I only had 6 when I got it.
But
so, shit.
But I appreciate it because he took the time to look at the fucking registry to see what we needed and got something. I had 2 friends come to the baby shower. My baby shower was lit. Was you there? You was there, right?
I was out of town.
You was out of town like always. My baby shower was lit, right? I had food and I had 2 drink tickets for every person.
Wow.
So you basically, for attending, you basically got $50 worth of shit. 2 people, a couple, they came and them motherfuckers gave me a gift card for $25. So shit. I was in debt with
between them.
Yeah, and I'm like, God damn, I know it's rough out here, but if you're gonna give me 20, this goes to anybody. If you're gonna give somebody, if you don't have money to give somebody something for whether it be wedding, engagement party, whatever, there's a registry with a baby, anything with a registry. Mm-hmm. Buy something off the registry. Spending $8 on something on the registry is better than giving a $25 gift card between 2 people.
Right.
Now, I don't know if everybody agrees with me, but that's how I fucking feel.
Yeah, because they already went to the list and did it. Now you got to take their $25 card and go back through your own damn registry and buy shit off of it. They should have just did in the first place.
You take that $25 card and you go buy some pacifiers because that's all you're going to get with $25 fucking dollars. Kid, the fucking Pampers cost more than that.
I don't know, man. I'm going to have me a kid, but I ain't got one yet. So a couple things before I go. I want to say Naeem has the most beautiful baby out of all comics who have presented a child to the world.
That's a fact. Because I've seen
some of
these motherfuckers' kids.
He showed his baby pictures. I was like, nigga, I'm about to get somebody pregnant today. Like, I'm just gonna go shoot my shot. And then secondly, as we've been talking about and leading up to, he's a resource for different people in the game who understand his knowledge of what's going on around the industry. Mm-hmm. And there's been a point in my career where your input helped me get on national television.
Right.
And I wanted to publicly say thank you.
You're welcome.
For your role and me being a part of HBO All Def Digital.
And what you need to know with that forever is that you don't owe me anything. When you are in a position to do something for somebody else, you do that. You just pay it forward.
I will.
Pay it forward. You don't owe me shit, bro. Anybody that I do anything for, I mean, unless I'm like giving you shit and I need a ride to the airport, you owe me a ride to the airport. But as far as like y'all gotta pay this guy back for doing that. You don't owe me shit, man. You pay that forward. I was in a position to throw some names out there, and you did the shit in Canada too, right? The Montreal joint.
North, Pookie called me.
Right. So yeah, I threw your name in the bucket for that too.
Because that got me signed to 3 Arts and Gershon and changed the trajectory of my whole career.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like people that are talented. So if somebody deserves something, I feel like you're working hard, you're talented, then I want to help you. You know, you help people that help themselves.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. I know you're going to get that point out, but I just want to say this. Keep that right there. Mm-hmm. You're one of the first people to watch my stand-up and appreciate it for the content and the energy. You said that at the top of the episode.
Right.
But just know that for years, people were like, he got high energy, but they couldn't connect the dots. But he actually saying some shit, too, if you listen.
Right.
You were one of the first people like, that was clever and good shit. So, appreciation.
Nah, real shit. You know, I keep it a buck. If I ain't had nothing good to say, I just wouldn't say shit.
just like that.
I don't say shit just to say it.
Right.
I could just not say nothing.
And be fine.
Right. I know it's a double negative, but you know what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah. I could not say nothing. You should get that on the shirt. That's what's up. So this is Naeem, man. They can find you online at?
You can find me on my new IG page. Is Naeem the Stars, NAIMTHESTAR. And that's actually everything for me now, too. My Twitter is squeaky clean now.
Oh, you deleted everything?
It's squeaky clean.
Okay. Yeah, I could go on there.
It wasn't nothing on there.
I could go on there and find some bullshit.
It wasn't on there. It wasn't nothing on there.
I don't know where you tweet at or where you're very comfortable when you tweet, because your shit be,
my shit
on that bullshit.
My shit is squeaky clean right now. I just keep it that way.
Yeah.
And my IG, I lost my IG. I had 131,000 followers when I lost it. And I was upset about it, especially for promotional reasons. But now I don't feel so bad about it. You know, people definitely don't give you the same respect when you're not verified no more. But I don't feel so bad about it because I knew that at a certain point, I had probably like 5,500 posts. At some point, I was going to have to clean that shit up.
Yeah.
And now I don't have to worry about that. So, it's all good. That shit is about to, and actually my engagement is much better now.
There you go.
Because after they start removing posts and everything, then your engagement gets fucked up and people are not seeing your shit. So now with 8,000 followers, I did a post to promote my show on Sunday, which is at the Brea Improv, and I had like 360 likes on it.
Shit.
When I had 131,000 followers, I may not have that many likes on a post like that.
Higher engagement.
Yeah. So when I would post a meme, I might get 4,000 or 5,000 likes. If I post a picture of me, that shit might be like 300 likes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but now
that's again
haters.
Well, you're not adorable.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
He was like, well,
if a nigga,
I make pretty babies, nigga.
If a nigga is smiling in a picture, and looks happy, you're supposed to give a like just off of that.
Yeah, but they're like, look at this ugly ass happy nigga. And they move on.
Fair enough.
Good guy. But goddamn.